Elina and Stig will sing for Estonia at Eurovision 2015 with their song Goodbye to Yesterday. We've had this down as a favorite from before they even won Esti Lau. Are you guys still loving it today?
Yes, absolutely. I still love it. It was an amazing song the first time I heard it, and now it's still amazing, and the video clip is making it even better. And I know it's not possible to make it better, but it is. And when she was standing there with the knife, I was like, oh my god, what is going to happen? Will we see him in Vienna? And then you saw the onions, and it was a roller coaster. The song is great, the video clip is great. I just love it.
Well, I like it too. I really like it. I have to say though, you know, as more songs got released, I kind of had other favorites. But it's way up there. There's very little negative to say about the song. I have to say the female vocal elevates the track, because when Stig Rästa starts his skit, you know, it didn't really take flight until, you know, she kicked in, and it's a great song though. It's a good song.
Seriously, like in Esti Lau, they were the best, and actually Estonia thought the same. So basically it was the best choice for Estonia to send them, and it's still an amazing song. I still listen to it a lot and I can't get it out of my head, so that's a really good sign. And yeah, maybe it's a win. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a good point Patrick raises. They won Esti Lau with 80% of the vote, and the last time an act did that was 2009, Sandra Nurmsalu and Urban Symphony, and they of course came top 6. So this is looking really good for Estonia. I thought this song would get boring to me as more songs came out, but it hasn't. It's like Elina has had that knife from the video, and she's like, don't mess with us, you ain't gonna get into the top 5. And like, she's kept the other songs at bay. I just love it. I think they have good chemistry. Like, he's 13, 14 years old. She's a bit more innocent. He's like really laid back, and she is all up in it. I just love the contrast. I love the romance. People say this is Common Linnet's part 2. I disagree. The sound is completely different. The tension is different. Whereas the Common Linnet's was a bit more wistful. It was great, but it's a different vibe. It's a totally different vibe. I really think this could challenge for the win. I think that juries will love it. I think people will love it. It's going to be really exciting. They're leading a Baltic revival this year, and I'm hoping Estonia is top 3.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't go as far as saying they're leading a Baltic revival, or certainly deserving to lead a Baltic revival. I think they're good, but Estonia's always had quality entries. Urban Symphony was great. Ott Lepland was great. I mean, even Tanya's Amazing wasn't an epic fail. I mean, she had perhaps the most interesting choreography. I mean, I remember wiwibloggs having that image where she was sort of held sort of midair. So I think it's really good. But, you know, everybody's pulling their game. Latvia ain't messing, you know, and, you know, even Lithuania, you know, is another duet that Estonia have to fence off, and they are also incredibly popular. I don't think it's that straightforward.
This is my favorite duo by far. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it is for me. But the only sad thing is that I thought that their live performance was a little let down. I mean, it was good, it was great, but I expected more. So if I look at the song itself, I would say yes. But if I'm going to look at the live performance, they are not. But they still have a month and a half. So I think that they will shine there.
I think they really have to work on their chemistry, because for me there was no tension between them. So I think that the performance wasn't the best. So they really have to work on it, as Denise said. And also Stig has to work on his vocals. And then they will shine. There's no doubt that they won't place top 10.
Now, y'all, I gotta interject on this chemistry point. The whole point of this song is he left her in bed. She was naked and ready to go for part 2, and he was like, sayonara. So it makes sense that he's like, whatever. Like, his voice, he's supposed to be kind of detached, and she's the one in the background like, please come back, why did you leave? I'm loving it. That's chemistry. It's the lack of chemistry that fits with the song. Devin.
Yeah, I think that, you know, it is very lyric appropriate. I mean, it's funny how chemistry is often interpreted. You know, if they're not literally sniffing each other's knickers, eating their faces out, then everybody goes, there's no chemistry. I don't know what people need to do. And that's when it moves from having chemistry to being very gimmicky. Estonia isn't my favorite duet, Norway is, but that should not take away the thunder that Estonia possesses. This is the trouble with Eurovision. People have great entries, but we're forced to make comparisons. And when we do make those comparisons, then we have to kill our darlings. And this is the classic case with Estonia. It's a great entry, it's a great song, but there's only room for 3 entries in the top 3.
Well, on that note, let's go around and give our score out of 10, along with a prediction of how they will do. Denise.
A 9.5. And it's really high, but they deserve it. And I think in the final, they will be in the top 5.
Patrick.
I would give it 7.5. Yeah, 7.5. How they'll do? William, you know I've never been good at predictions, but 7.5, I think it's my critical appraisal of it.
I give it a 9 out of 10. 1 point less because they really have to work on their performance, but I think that's just a little point to say. And I think they're really amazing. The song is good, and yeah, for me it's top 10, and I think they could even reach top 5. So yeah.
I'm giving this a 9.5. I have been with them from the beginning. We were with them on the ground in Estonia. I said it then, I'm going to say it now. When they sing, it's like they're making love to each other. Once they reach that orgasm at Eurovision, it's going to be a 10. I'm thinking they're going to challenge for the win. The worst result they can get is 3rd place.